just going to bring in the main man himself, Mr. William Kassouf. They're just on a break at the end of level number 6.
Good to see you, Phil.
How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Could be better, could be worse.
They all say we have the 5 minutes, but this William Kassouf effect is taking over the world. It's not just taking over the 5 minutes of fame and anything like that.
Indeed, indeed.
We all knew about the coverage.
Yeah.
And you told a lot of people on Facebook, you told on social media what's going to happen, and you got informed that it was going to be a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
What's it been like?
It's been sick. It's been phenomenal just to see the coverage. Unbelievable amount of coverage. I only recall like the key moments. Obviously, you've seen on day 5 the hand against Stacey Mattison. I knew that was going to be big. There's going to be a later hand. On a spoiler for the viewers. A big hand coming up on a bust out hand, and what led up to that on day 7. That's going to be massive as well. So yeah, keep watching for the coverage of that. But I wasn't aware of what they're going to put because obviously it's all edited and done for the broadcast. And I'd almost forgotten about those hands and the 9 high like a boss that you've seen recently. That I had to turn my hand in a bluff and I got counterfeited on the river. So the only way I can win the hand. I know he's got ace high in this hand, pretty much the hand he's got, and I had to put him to the test really whether he's going to call me off with ace high. So I'm only repping the queen. That's such a marginal play, but I had to play it. It's the only way I could do it to win the hand. So fortune favours the brave, as they say, and turn my hand to bluffing it, and it paid off. And 9 high like a boss, as you saw. But yeah, it's 1 or 2 hands that I wasn't aware of or didn't recall every single hand because I was quite active, as you could probably see, with my loose aggressive strategy, speaking every hand, giving the speech them into calling, speech them into folding. So it was working as a treat. I had the chip stack, so I thought, why not? I've got to take advantage of the situation. Even though it was the main event, I'm not going to sit tight and just lock up. I'm there playing to win, effectively, regardless of the caliber of players. So.
And the commentary as well, it just goes. We know the commentary comes in afterwards, but they've not seen the footage.
Yeah.
So when they commentate on it, they've turned it into a super program, haven't they? The guys love it.
Yeah, the guys love it. I thought Antonio Spandiero felt like they commented that. Everyone loving that. How they commented, they're loving it. The whole 9 high like a balls. Yeah. And yeah, it's great. It's great TV, great entertainment. It's good poker. Yeah. It's good to see. It's fun to see. I think the ratings have gone through the roof as far as I've been told from Poker News. Yeah. They said the ratings have been massive compared to last year when it's quite mundane. Everyone just sitting tight. Yeah. Not putting chips in the pot and just sitting there in silence. Weren't making any great TV whatsoever. And people switched off. People didn't want to watch the episodes leading up to the final day. They just watched the final day. Well, this year is that the complete opposite. I've got loads of tweets, people on Facebook, people on Twitter, messaging me personally saying the only reason I'm watching WSOP is because of you. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here, but they're saying you make it interesting, you make it fun. I love the way you play, your style of play. I'd love to play the way you do and keep it up because it's fantastic, great TV and great poker. So
many grassroots players out there need characters.
Yeah.
We love characters. We want the characters in the game.
Of course, yeah.
And it is a fresher breath there for guys, for us to be watching this and we're thinking this is just good. We could be doing this.
Yeah, loads of people saying it's inspirational. It's great to see it. I never played high stakes. I've always still played like 1-2, 1-3 Hold'em, 1-2 Omaha. I still do now. Even off big win, I don't need to play high. I don't feel the need to. I feel as if I've got an edge in the lower games against the weaker player. And if you're there, especially in the cash games, you're there to make money. Why would I sit in the big 5, 10, 10-25 Hold'em or Omaha games to mix up with the big boys because I got the money to do it? It's not my style to go blasé and things like that. Or even when it comes to tournaments, it's not me. Now that I had my big win, 338k, people are saying, well, will you're going to start playing 10Ks, 25k high roll, 50k high rolls, flick it in and with all the heroes? I don't need to do that. So just carry on playing my game and getting results one after the other, and just enjoy playing poker.
And what's it like getting some new terminology in the game? 9 high like a boss has been now mentioned everywhere.
It's been immense. Everyone's trying to do it and bluffing in every hand. They were doing
has it happened to you?
They haven't bluffed. I've been using it a lot. I did it earlier today actually. Went all in with 9 high like a boss and showed it and won the hand. But yeah, loads of people have been doing. I heard Industrial Dawn last weekend in here. We're playing the 6 max here. I think Martin Bader was doing it in the 6 man and then stood up and shouted 9 high like a boss when he bluffed a hand and won the pot. Yeah, it's been good. It's been inspiration. It's been fun. It's what live poker's all about. Just keeping the game fun, keeping it recreational, keep it fun. Enjoy the game for what it is. Whether you play recreationally, whether you play professional level, just you got to enjoy the game of poker. So these people that go on to it, sit there in silence and say nothing, and what's the point playing? Don't play live poker if that's how you can react and act and react on the table. So as you guys know, there's no malice or anything instead of what I do. Just enjoy playing my game. Some people choose to go on Super Donkey to let it get under their skin, but that's just part of the game, So
we all know what happened. 18th for Andy, who was playing the comp where we are on 18th. You were 17th.
Yeah.
November 9. Do you watch it? Do you get involved?
I will watch it, yeah. I've got no sour grapes about it. Obviously a bit gutted not to be involved in it. Obviously know what's coming up and the inevitable, and not being on that final table. And I think I played my heart out there, gave it my all against the top professionals in the world, some of the best in the world, multi-bracelet winners, multi-millionaires. It didn't faze me at all. Honestly, I played it like as $100 comp. No disrespect to the players that were there, and they just went on super donkey tail. You'll see it on day 7. I couldn't believe it. It was too easy. They're all getting wound up. They're turning to the rail and saying, "I can't take it anymore. You're a clown, man. What are you doing?" I was taking the pinch of salt. I wasn't going to let it get under my skin and start effing and blinding and start swearing at them across the table like they were trying to insult me. I took it with a pinch of salt. I even joked with the deal, "Is this the 10k main event? Are you kidding me? Are you serious?" So we're having a lot, and they were getting wound up even more that I was just taking it so lightly as if it's a $100 comp. But you got at that level, you can't let the game get to you. You can't let the magnitude of the occasion get to you. You think this is a 10k main event, right? I got to play solid now. I can't make a foot out line, or I'm playing against this top pro. I better just check cool and play it cage. You just got to play your game. If you're going to let that get to you, and the occasion gets to you, you're not going to play your A game. You're not going to play your best poker. You're not going to go deep in the main event. Yeah. So arguably you've got to have balls of steel, if I can use that same analogy, to go for it. Just give it your all and just go for it. Give it all you got. Don't worry about the buying. Don't think about the pay jumps. Don't think about you playing for $8 million. Forget the money. Just play your game. Focus on the table and just do as best as you can. That's it.
For yourself, walking into a card room, was it changed?
Not really. Well, it changed in terms of people always are coming up to me, congratulating me, and we watch this and we watch that. It's so sick how you played this hand, and they're loving the banter, the coverage. There's a lot more to come with the hands and my bust out and what happens and all the commotion. Makes for great TV. I think ESPN are loving it. The viewers are loving it. Yeah. The people on the podcast are loving it. I've had a podcast with Danny Negreanu. Yeah. He contacted me personally on Skype and he wanted to do a podcast with me. 2+2 forum, massive online. Yesterday did with Poker News as well. Sarah Herring and Matt Parvis as well. So that's a great one as well with me and Danny Negreanu. So have a listen to that online as well as the WSOP coverage. Yeah, it's been great. It's been phenomenal. So to get the coverage has been brilliant.
Don't ever stop what you're doing.
Of course, no. I just play my game.
Because you are entertaining us. And like we said, us grassroots players, we love entertainers in the game. We like to smile. Yeah. And we like a smile on the face. Don't ever change.
I won't. This is what live poker needs. This is what live. So for the WSOP to stifle it rather than encourage it seemed to be a bit disappointing with the rulings. But this is what live poker needs. You need more characters, more personalities in the game. No one wants to watch people just sitting there in hoodies and sunglasses and just folding for 12 hours a day. It doesn't make a good game for them. It's not appealing for the viewers. It's not appealing for the players. Yeah. So whether you're recreational or pro, just enjoy the game for what it is. It's live poker. Just enjoy it. That's it.
Kassouf.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
That's great. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.